welcome you to the south side of Chicago and Wright Field. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the New York Yankees going up against the Chicago White Sox. Today, all right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Here's the left fielder, Blake Perkins. And that's through there for a strike. And we are underway. Righty delivers. Ball one there. Perkins launched a homer in his most recent game. Lifted in the air, right center field. Carroll sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Blake Perkins.
Boog, what a great talent. I mean, the kind of player who can dominate a game at times, be a perennial all-star. He's going to take home some hardware as well. I mean, he's one of the best in the game today and always fun to watch.
Steps on first for the out. Two down, base is empty. Here's the veteran first baseman, Josh Bell. Two outs, base is empty. Bell with a homer in his last game. Pitch misses, and that's ball two.
2-0.
Swing and a miss, strike one.
2-1.
Fouls one off. 2-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. That's to third. Westberg tosses to first. And that is the third out of the inning. End of a half inning of play. No score. Back here on the south side. And towing the slab here, Casey Mize. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Siggy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the White Sox DH, Ahmed Rosario. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Foul ball there. That one misses, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Strike.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
This is Corbin Carroll. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Here's a fun fact on Corbin, and I don't know if everyone remembers their first jersey, but Carroll certainly does. He used to rock an Ichiro Suzuki growing up.
One down, base is empty. Not close with that one, and that's ball one. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. One out, base is empty. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And it remains 2-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Ripped on the ground a second. The throw to first. And two quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Time to check out the lineup for the White Sox. This group was shut out their last game, so we're going to see if they can bounce back with a better effort here today.
And Boog, it can get in your head a little bit when you get shut out. You're frustrated. You're seeing that consecutive streak of innings you haven't scored. And you want to get off to a great start, score early, because if you don't, you feel like you could linger into 2 consecutive games, which no one wants to be a part of.
Here's your 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Out there to center. Ozuna running hard. Can't get there. Base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Betts off of first with 2 away. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. The White Sox leave 1 scoreless after 1. Here on the south side, here comes Aaron Judge.
All around, I think if you asked anyone in this organization who's the best hitter in the lineup, they would say him.
Singer back to work. And Judge spoils that one. Judge went deep in his most recent game. 0-1 now. And that's fouled off. Judge waits. And that one is downstairs. 1-2 to count. That's down and in. Judge rips that one. Could be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The relay, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Kyle Higashioka stepping in now for the Yankees.
I'm liking the power he's shown recently. 3 home runs over the last 5 games.
Next pitch is outside. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. That one fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. And that drops in for a strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Ball one.
Ripped to short. Betts whips it to first. And they get Altuve for the out.
Batting 7th, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Geraldo Perdomo. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that one fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1-1 now. Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first. That's out number 3. The Yanks lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. And now here is Jordan Westburg. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Fouled off down the right side.
Boog, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Inside. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Oh.
Battling here as he fouls it away. That Next offering popped in the air, right field. Judge makes the grab, one away.
Batting sixth, catcher, Luis.
And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Campusano, a former All-Star, 26 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span. And a strike. No score here in the second. Check swing, called strike. And that misses. Now 1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
There's a swing and a drive. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
The 0-1. And that one upstairs.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Swing and a ball popped up. Judge racing over to make the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Cedar Rafaela now at the plate.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Outside low, ball one. Two outs and one in scoring position. Oh, and that liner got him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. So one left for the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So up next, Blake Perkins. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. On the ground, could be 2. The throw's offline. He's saved. On the board first, it's 1-zip.
A potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Here comes Manny Machado. There's a strike. In the air, right side, Carroll makes the catch, and there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman Josh Bell.
Here's Josh Bell. Grounded out his first time up. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. Swinging a foul out of play.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Fielder,
Aaron Judge at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. And that's in there for strike 1.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Traffic on the bases with 1 already in as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That one outside, and 1-1. And now he's falling behind Judge.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. That one misses. Ball 3.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And Judge spoils that one. Ozuna, the runner at third. Perkins at second. Bell at first. 1 gone. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Out towards right center field. Carroll makes the grab on the run. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 2-run lead.
So many times that one gets out of here and into the seats, but he'll take the sac fly RBI. Good job to get that run in from third.
And it goes just foul. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. That That one's upstairs, ball one. That clips the zone, and that's strike one. That's a little bit low.
2-1.
Got him swinging, and there's one down.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
So the lineup flips over. So up next for Chicago, Ahmed Rosario. Line drive. And it gets down for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the White Sox,
Corbin Carroll,
right
the next to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Mize move to first. Rosario dives back in. And there's a foul ball.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Man at first, one away. That misses, and that's ball one. Good job to fight that one off.
That's a ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Stays alive.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
3-2. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Here's Mookie now. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
now batting, first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 so far. Fought off foul.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. Hauls it in on the warning track. 2 left on. 3 innings complete. Altuve, a guy who loves the first pitch, that time taking, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
That's off the inside corner, and the count is 1-2.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
1-2 now. Altuve waits. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the money maker right there. Two strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with two strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo. Grounded out his first time up. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. High in the air, out to right. Carroll makes the play. 2 away now.
Now batting, catcher, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that misses. And that is ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. And that's ripped into left. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Here's a big power threat. Marcell Ozuna. He has, as they like to say.
Let me guess, Boog. Light tower power?
That's right. First pitch misses.
No strike.
Strike 1.
1-1.
Grandal, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Zips it to first, and the inning is over. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now back at right field. Bottom 4, now Jordan Westburg. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his 3rd of the game.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now here is Luis Campusano. Doubled his first time up. delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Whoa. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now
2
one
balls,
miss.
1 strike.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Judge makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Zach
2 outs, base is
Geloff.
empty. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
And that one fouled off. Next one misses. It's 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. No runs, no hits, no errors.
Now pitching for the White
And we're
Sox.
back. New inning getting started.
Number
And stepping
18.
in for the Yankees, Manny Machado. First
Go,
pitch, and he
that's a ball.
just misses.
One ball,
Springer,
no
29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. There's a strike at the knees. Swings and misses. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Check swing called strike. And it's 0-2. Bell started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and he held back, according to Dave Lawrence. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
2 down, base is empty. Here is Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws, and that's a great play for the out.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Back here on the south side, stepping in, Ceddanne Rafaela. Mize back to work. Right through there for a strike. Action in the pen down there. Scott Alexander getting ready to go. Garcia getting cranked up as well.
Nope. 0-1.
Ripped towards third. Machado throws to first in time. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Morel stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Popped foul out of play off to the right. That one 95 to finish him off.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ahmed Rosario getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. In the air, right field, and that's a foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
And that is out of play.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
In the dirt, and a count 1-2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
On the ground to short, Perdomo. Throws to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Chi Sox held in check here. They're down 4-0.
Yeah, I do. I do it all. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game. And yeah, I'm bossing.
Here on the south side, all set for the top of the 6th. And here is Kyle Higashioka. Outside low, 1-0. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's outside. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. 0 for 2 in this one. That clips the corner.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Foul ball. Struck him out looking.
Now batting, short.
Geraldo Perdomo stepping in now for the Yankees. Perdomo having a lot more success on the road this season. Runner on the move. This one popped up. Puts it away for the out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's the power hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He's 2 for 2. This one in the air, center field. Rafaela moving under this one. He makes the grab, and that is that. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. 2, 3, 4.
Grab a partner, join their hands down, do it for the game, do it all for the fans.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
Boom, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Just off the outside edge. And foul ball.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
On the ground, right side. Altuve handles it. Slings to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's Mookie now. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. And a foul ball.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Next offering way upstairs. The shortstop takes the ball. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. Got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those...
That ends the inning, so we take a break.
For the
All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Marcell Ozuna. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And it's even up to Ozuna.
Ball 2.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ripped on a line. And out number 1 on the grab.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Oh, and he hit him.
Take your base.
So a substitution needed at first because of the injury. Pinch running here, J.D. Martinez. Manny Machado up to the plate. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough up and loosening in the pen. Miller also getting ready. That's a strike, and it's 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. And that's a foul ball.
Foul ball.
Popped up. Betts. And there are 2 down.
Now batting, first baseman Josh Bell.
And next for New York, Josh Bell. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Fastball for a strike. Right side. Fair ball. Martinez headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder Aaron
So 2
Judge.
outs with runners on the corners. And now the right fielder, Aaron Judge. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
Well, no count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. That one ripped. And no one can get there. Martinez in to score. It's 5-0. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Well
Up
done.
next
Drives
for the
in the
Yankees,
run.
the
When you
designated
connect and it
hitter,
jumps off your
Kyle
bat like that,
Higashioka.
you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Kyle Higashioka stepping in now for the Yankees. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Two outs, 2 in scoring position here in the top half of inning number 7. Slides for the stop. The throw. Got him. Nice play. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Now
Now pitching for the New York
5-0.
Yankees.
Back after this on the show.
Number 52.
Bottom of the inning. Down the third baseman,
Scott
Jordan
Alexander.
Westberg. Not even close there. And that's ball 1. And there's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 3. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
And that's through there for a strike. Foul ball there. The kick, the 3-2. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Luis Campusano steps to the plate for the White Sox. Squirts away a little bit. Movement in the bullpen. Aroldis Chapman getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses, and that's ball 3.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Tapped out in front of the plate. And one away in the bottom of the 7th. Zach Geloff steps to the plate for the White Sox. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball down the line. Judge sizing this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
So up next, Ceddanne Rafaela. Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Just missed. Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Next offering is downstairs.
Okay.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Westberg on at second with 2 down. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The White Sox lead. We're in the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Altuve.
Shelby Miller.
Fastball for a strike. Miller, in his 11th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. And they'll do it again. That misses, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In there safely.
Now batting, shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck it.
Altuve runs. Swing and a foul straight back. Runner at first with no outs here. Late swing, foul to the left. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a...
Altuve runs on the ground right side, and that squirts through. And now 2 aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Wastes no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ozuna, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. That one in there across the letters. Cut on and lifted in the air. Carroll on the move. Squeezes it. Runner tags from third. Here's the throw to the plate. It's off the mark and he scores. It's 6-0. There's the strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Very high with that one. Ball one. The Yankees up big in this one, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
The 1-1. Towards first. Bell handles the chance. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The designated hitters, Ahmed Rosario.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 3. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit, your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Next offering misses down and away. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Corbin Carroll digs in now. First offering, and it just misses.
1-0.
Strike 1.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the outside corner, got him looking. This one pretty well decided at this point. Through 8 full. We go to the 9th, and stepping in for the Yankees, Manny Machado.
Now pitching for the White Sox, number 36.
First pitch just misses. Activity in the bullpen. Tank Hence appears to be getting loose. And that finds the mark on the outside corner. And the count 1-1. Out towards left center. Rafaela on the move to the gap. One up, one down. Josh Bell will hit next. Inside. And that's ball one. And it's fouled away. Tap foul at the plate. And that's way high. And the count is even 2-2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. And he'll reach second with one away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And now Aaron Judge.
One ball, no strike.
Man at second. That one misses. Now 2-0. Swings through that one for strike one.
He's been great in this one. Eye-hand coordination just failed him a little bit right there.
That one finds the corner. 2-2 now. Bell, the runner at second with one away. That one not close. 3-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. And ball four, two aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Higashioka, the next to hit, takes outside.
1-0.
Late with the swing there.
1-1.
Runners at first and second with one gone here at the top of the ninth. Fought off foul. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Altuve in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Ball one.
In the dirt, but kept
One
close.
ball, one strike.
Two aboard, two outs. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rafaela on his way over. And that'll do it. So they strand a pair. Hard of the order, 3, 4, 5. Back at right field, Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate.
Now pitching for New York, number 40, Luis Garcia.
That one down the line. Jump throw. And very nicely done for the out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
First baseman, Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 strike. One and one.
It's softly on the ground left side, but it kicks foul. One down, base is empty. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field, and that'll fall for a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
That's outside. And now 2-0. Next offering is fouled back. Two one now. And there's a foul ball. Sets him down on strikes. And they're down to their last out. And up next for Chicago, Luis Campusano. And that's in there at the knees. That one out to right. And that's a fair ball. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Outside low. And that is ball 1. First and second, 2 down. Next pitch misses inside. And a count now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Swing and a foul out of play. They're down to their final strike.
2 balls.
Alonso over at second. Campusano on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all
place.